Hey everyone, it's Coevil. I've got a ridiculously back and forth 8 Grassy game between Slim Bill and Stir Power DX. And admittedly, DX is running a bit of an experimental Storm Dragon book, but it makes for some hilarious plays by two of the best 8 Grassy and 10 Grassy players on the game. So, we're just gonna watch and learn. So, DX has at least like maybe Cyclops, Rod, Thundershock, maybe Flight, and then Storm Dragon, and then some other kind of utility spells, Flight, or not, he already would have Flight, like Protection Shield, maybe Aura, or Skyray, I'm not exactly sure quite what his book is yet, but we're going to find out. Drain Bolt, obviously another must-have utility spell in most books, unless he's going to bring Blood Bank. But Bill is not phased. He's probably flashing down and hiding because he's worried about maybe a conductor rod if DX is able to escape. He's got, looks to be a just generic portal type of mix. And DX is going to go full aggro because he doesn't have, some sort of portal book where he can afford to be passive. He's got to be aggressive. And he's going to bring out his Storm Dragon pretty early. Try to get an opportunity to hit Bill to deflight him, or deprot. And the only spell that he really has to free his dragon is Flash, which may prove to be problematic because Bill has enough speed to go through the portal, jump over here, and Mudball again. And you'll see that Mudball spam is kind of the main strategy used to control the dragon, and kind of where the dragon ends up. Okay, so he does have Shock Bomb, Storm Shield, which are good damage spells. I would probably definitely bring those if I was to have Storm Dragon in a 10s game, but I've never ran it myself. So he's just going to flash out here. Instead he decides to gate because he thinks, oh, I can make more progress if I gate first, then flash out and then have to do all that movement to get closer to Bill, and also I get closer to my dragon and I can flash him out. So he goes for a lob because he's got no moves, and he actually hits it. Drains some health from the tree, and DX is going to go fast. Maybe he can get a Rod off. Okay, instead of Rod, which he probably doesn't have, instead of Rod he probably has Shock Bomb and Shock Shield. He goes for a Pebbles, and this is a good move, a nice flex spell to have, because with the Storm mix you don't really have a D tower that's consistent outside of Shock Bomb, which is not consistent. It's a D tower, but you can't just huck a Shock Bomb at someone. So he tries to go for that lob and misses that one. Happens, not a huge deal. DX is going to try to get his dragon as close as he can, and he realizes, oh, I can't get to him in 10 seconds to hit the tower, so I'm going to go for the Shock Shield. Now, Bill is a bit on the defensive. DX is going to go for a Pebbles. He's got to rush him down as quickly as he can. And he's going to put a Spirit in the portal. That's an okay move. I feel like he didn't have any... Oh, excuse me. He didn't have any cooldowns, right? He didn't have any cooldowns. And so there's not much he could have done. He has to just go for the Mudball when he's detowered here. There's no point in using a clock. And then we see the tech. We see the tech, guys. The Thunder Shock Knock. What a play. That's not something that you typically see. And then he just goes full aggro, balls to the wall, as I said. And he just goes for the Shock Shield knock. When you teleport under someone, you can sync them with Shock Shield. Although, as I'm recording this, and when you guys will see this, Shock Shield will be changed a bit. And so I'm not sure, I haven't tested it yet, if you can actually sync that way with Shock Shield anymore. But if someone could maybe test that in the comments and let me know. Because, yeah, this is an older replay from 6.1. But, man, it was such a fun game, I had to showcase it. So he's going to build up a prot, and again, he's got to flash out because he is running an aggro book and doesn't really have any portal to have enhanced mobility. And he's going to use his Storm Dragon and his Mudball there for some cover. Use some Aura for chip damage. And yeah, if DX can close the gap and get to Bill, he's going to pretty much win because he's up so much health. Look at that. 280 he's got. with the prop. So he's going to flash that open. If he didn't have flash, man, I don't know what he would be doing. He would just be a sit and duck. Thank goodness he's got flash. He's going to just go down a little bit further, flash again. You know, simple plays. He's going to actually put his dragon there to block the ray. So Bill is going to counter by putting his Storm Spirit there to counter DX's advancement and stall. Problem is DX just has a Storm Shield that he can put up, and that will kill any spirits that Bill tries to bring out. So he's got to go for a more aggro play and hops in the portal so that he now can exit the portal. And then the problem is DX is able to actually get all the way over to the portal, hit him with the shock shield, and hit him with the dragon. And Bill probably overlooked that he could get hit with the dragon there, and now he's on the back foot. Once again, he kind of stabilized there for a bit, right? Built a couple prots, got his spirit out, and now he gets knocked again. He falls for the knock again, and he has to gate without gate, so he loses more health. Could DX possibly get a shock shield knock from that angle? I don't know, but I'm going to try, just for fun. Oh, my bad. I actually waited too late. Okay, this is coming up fast, so I won't have to edit that out. But let me just try this. I don't even know if he had teleport up, but imagine if it was possible, if he did have it up. Could this work? No. Okay, so that's not possible. So he does go over to Bill, and he casts a pebble. And now, I mean, Bill's just on the back foot. He's on defensive. He's got to play defensive. So prod up, right? And of course, DX can go over in that little hole and maybe do a thunder shock. Instead, he chooses to go flight and pebble down, which is a fine play as well. And Bill doesn't have many muds left, so he's got to do something here. And he goes for the clock. Now DX could just thunder shock this, but it actually kind of flubs. And I'm wondering, like, he needs to aim for the center of the player a bit more. And then Bill fucks up the Mega Boulder, and it's just a fucking fiasco, guys. It's just a crazy game. So this is how 8G can go. And then he gets Mega Bouldered into the water. DX gets Mega Bouldered into the water and down to 14 health. What a sick play. Maelstrommed, 7 health on teleport, 2 health. God, what are the odds? Just a crazy turn of events. Because he looked lost there if that Thunder Shock did more than 15 measly ass damage. Problem is here though, DX can bring his dragon all the way over, and he might not want to prot Bill. He might just want to tower first, yeah. You know, just to be safe. But Bill's pretty fast, so he's gonna turn on the jets. And we'll see what he can do here. Yep, he gets the pebble off, and boom, GG. So what a ridiculous game. DX's Storm Dragon experiment didn't quite go as planned, but he actually was on the offense for the bulk of that game, you know, basically because Bill was not expecting those Thunder Shock knocks, which were pretty cheeky, and DX came in knowing about them. Credit to him for, you know, knowing kind of all the cheese and the tech that you can use in the Storm book to catch your opponent off guard, especially in tens. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this different kind of type and style of commentary. It was an 8 Grassy between two of the best low time players in the game. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of video, if you want to see more 8s and 10s. I know a few of you guys did in the last poll that I had. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.